Strong words have been going back and forth between camps in the Oklahoma County District Attorney's race. The incumbent Wes Lane on one side, his former employee on the other. Both have plans for that office. Robin sits down this morning with the Democrat candidate David Prater.
David, good morning. Thanks for coming in to News 9. We appreciate it.
Nice to be back here.
Well, let's just start by letting the voters know about your history and experience in law.
Sure, I'm a former police officer. I was a police officer in Norman from 80 to 88. Left the police department to go back and finish my undergraduate degree in law enforcement administration and went to law school. After law school, I was fortunate enough to find a job in the DA's office in '93 under Mr. Macy. Prosecuted with Mr. Macy from '93 till 2001, with about a year and a half in there when I worked with Drew Edmondson in the grand jury unit. I've been out in private practice the last 5 years, so I've got a good perspective of the law from all sides.
You have been very critical of District Attorney Wes Lane. He was your former boss.
Right.
One thing that you're saying is so many career lawyers are leaving the DA's office. You have a problem with that?
Yeah, I really do. What I've heard from the people that have left that office is it's really a ship without a rudder. It's not that they're not being paid what they might be paid in private practice. They're not seeing any direction in the office. They're frustrated with the fact that gang violence is going through the roof and they don't have a gang prosecution unit any longer. That domestic violence murders and domestic violence incidents are going through the roof again with the statistics we're seeing over the last year. And the DA's office doesn't have a domestic violence prosecution unit any longer. So their purpose is frustrated and they're leaving the office and they're just upset with the direction.
Which you say leads to criticalness of backlog of cases. So if you get in as Oklahoma County DA, how can you change that?
Well, I'll tell you what, right now I believe that your elected official, your DA, you deserve to hear from his voice, from his words, what he's doing and what he's not doing. So when a camera gets stuck in his face, you don't throw a PR person up in front of the camera. That PR position is about a $60,000 a year job. I'm going to eliminate that position. When the media wants to talk to someone in the DA's office, they can talk to me. I'm going to use that $60,000 to bring in a grant writer to seek out those federal grants that are readily available to reestablish the gang prosecution unit, to reestablish domestic violence unit.
When we talked with the District Attorney Wes Lane, we talked with him about some of the issues you were critical of him. He
Sure.
is critical of you, saying you were a prosecutor in his office. Now you're a defense attorney representing defendants. And
Sure.
he says, you know, that's what he's critical of you about.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, I'm very proud of the fact that the Constitution allows for legal counsel. And I'm not sure why the DA would have a problem with a criminal defendant having legal counsel. But the truth is, that's given me a wonderful perspective of the law. I have the perspective from a prosecutor's standpoint, from defense counsel standpoint, from a police officer standpoint. I know what those police officers are going through out on the street. I know what's going on the other side of the table when I'm prosecuting a case, and I know how to prosecute a case because I know all sides of the law.
David Prater, we appreciate you coming in and getting your insights this morning.
Thank you so much.
Ed, now back to you.